Yes, you did just hear me talking about this same subject recently. I was just talking about like my predictions for the winter trends, but now I've kind of like settled into my actual predictions. So I just want to make this my official 2022 to 2023 winter fashion trend predictions. First things first, I know all in all, I swear I have never seen so many people, myself included, become a skirt person, and I am seeing especially long maxi skirts and dresses everywhere for every season, like especially winter, and I think that that's so good to me. And you know what I was thinking about? I actually really like the practicality of like a long skirt even in the freezing cold, because you can layer under it a lot easier than you can layer under pants, and it looks a lot better, in my opinion, to layer under a skirt. Also is more comfortable because when you layer under jeans or sweatpants, it's like a thick layer, you know? And so essentially that's what I will be doing all winter. I love the maxi skirts and maxi dresses. I think it's so pretty, so fun, and especially worn under like big wool jackets or just jackets in general. Even puffer coats I think look really cute with a long skirt, or a sweater layered over top that is like, it's just boxy and like looks comfy, but also not only limited to maxi skirts. I think literally all types of skirts this winter, especially if people don't live in a colder climate. You can see people wearing mini skirts with like tall, chunky, warm boots, kind of like keeping warm everywhere else. And then also along with the mini skirts or dresses, or just dresses and skirts in general, honestly even shorts, I think colored tights are going to be just everywhere. And personally, maybe again, this is just my Pinterest seeping into my life, because that's what I keep repinning, because I love the look of an opaque, colorful tight worn with literally anything. I think it adds such a fun flair, and you can really play around with colors so easily. And I've mentioned before, if you guys are looking for a place to get tights, I think the brand Sheertex is the one that I keep seeing the ads for. I've never tried them, and I've heard great things for them. I found a really great brand on Amazon, and I have a few pairs from them, and they have not ripped yet, and I've worn them quite a few times. They're thick, they're opaque, they come in a lot of different colors, and yeah, I'll link those down below in case you're interested. But especially with like ballet core going on, and like Mary Jane shoes happening, and like ballet flats, I think that's a great option to wear with them, and looks so cute. I know they've been around forever, and even in recent years people still wear them and look great. However, I've just been seeing them, and they look very reminiscent of like vintage pictures that I see, and I love that style. And so that's something that I've gotten into this year, and I think we're gonna see a lot more. Again, you can play with colors so easily, and just even if you have like a blank canvas of an outfit, neutrals, and you put a red pair of tights on, it looks so fun. Also, I've been talking about preppiness for a while now. I feel like for like years, and in different style sectors it's always a thing, but I think mainstream prep is just so big right now, especially within the plaid skirts. And so those are the kind of trends that I'm mentioning now that I see a lot of, and I really love, are plaid skirts. Again, any length, any style, vintage, brand new, whatever. They're just great, and I think ever growing. Like, I just feel like I keep seeing more and more people in them and styling them new ways. Also within the preppy style are ties, and I've mentioned those, and kind of similarly to ties are the skinny scarves. Skinny scarves, again, even since my last video, I've seen probably the percentage of people that I've seen go from like no scarf to skinny scarf is at like a 70% turnover, and I really think they're so cute. Like I said before, I did not like it first, but now I really like them. And Matilda Jerf, I also feel like I've seen her in one of those for a couple years now, and it really is just trickling through the universe. So next, I want to know if this one is still controversial, because I know most years, the first year that I see a lot of things, it's normally the most controversial year for them. But moon boots were really big last year. I bought into the moon boot trend last year, and I'm still so happy about it. I'm telling you guys, they have so many, let me just put this out there too, they have so many different styles. So if you don't like love the normal moon boot, go to their website and just like search through their boots. They have a ton of different styles, and so maybe you can find one that you like, but the quality that they are is so good, and also the like functionality of how warm they are and comfortable. They're so good. They just keep my feet so cozy, and they also add a little bit of height to me, which I don't always love, but I like them in like a snow boot. But anyway, I have a short pair of silver ones, and I'm looking to add a tall pair this year, and either way, I just keep seeing them everywhere. And not only like the moon boot brand, but I just feel like boots like that in general, I've seen them from Chloe, from Miu Miu. Miu Miu's, I don't know what year this is, but I always see that photo shoot of like the ski photo shoot from Miu Miu. I always see it on my Pinterest, and I always save them because I love that style. It's just a trend that I really love. So again, let me know if it's still controversial. I'm curious. Still kind of moving from moon boots, because I feel like moon boot is kind of ski-esque, but just like that ski resort chic. is something that I'm super tuned into this year, and I feel like, again, a lot of like artsy photo shoots within that style I've been seeing a lot of this year, and just I feel like a lot of stylists are pulling from that style, and it just is really fun and funky. Also been constantly all over my Pinterest board because I was watching a Christmas, like an old Christmas like special the other night with Jared, and the people on there were all dressed in like 60s ski wear, and I was like, that style is so amazing. And before that I had already been pinning them, and then I saw that and I was like, it confirmed my like love for that style. So again, just anything like ski resort chic, or anything that like Brigitte Bardot wore in the winter time. I feel like that vibe is so great for winter too. Mentioning this one again, but fur details of all sorts. Shoes, hats, fur leg warmers, fur cuffs, fur collars, everything fur trimmed. Anyway, anything shiny, literally anything shiny. Silver metallic, purple metallic, specifically those two I've been seeing a lot of, but just metallic in general. Like those Fendi sequin bags are so good. So good. But not only that, again, just metallic details in general, sequin details in general, glitter details, everything of that sort. Silver shoes, silver pants, silver jackets, silver dresses, sequin skirts, anything that you can think of. This is something that I personally really love. I used to hate silver, and I love silver anything now. I think silver is so fun, especially even silver eyeshadow, silver makeup. I think that's going to be huge this year. And also within makeup, this is kind of just a side note, but I really think like a smoky eye is going, I don't think a smoky eye ever left, don't get me wrong, but I know people have been a lot more into, like myself included, into like the no makeup look or glowing from within. And I feel like that kind of like rocker chic, like messier makeup, but like also like kind of like more going out makeup. So like the smoky eye or like cool toned eyeshadows in general. I don't know. I'm just curious to see if that will catch on more so upcoming, because I know me, I thought I was never going to play around with makeup again because I used to be so into makeup, but lately I've been craving like just doing fun eyeshadow looks and that, and I feel like with the graphic liner it kind of leads into that. This is something that I keep seeing too, like different brands coming out with, and so I haven't really seen it on a lot of people per se, but like I said, just brands and like designers in general. But like the puffer version of a balaclava, or like a puffer version of a hat that ties beneath your chin, or just like puffy headwear in general for in the winter time. And I also saw that with the puffer, was it like the puffer scarves? That's still I think a big thing because that's also functional, but the hat versions of those are super cool to me actually. Something I personally love and bought into is granny square pieces. I have a scarf from Etsy. If you are looking for granny square items in general, handmade, Etsy is such a great place. They have so many amazing pieces. Nonetheless, I saw it from the Miu Miu a few years ago, and that's when I started loving it personally. I saw Miu Miu's, like, they had a pullover sweater, I think it was, or like a jacket that had the granny square kind of like look to it, and I think it's awesome. But yeah, that in balaclavas and scarves and sweaters, oh my god, the sweaters are so good. Skirts and dresses, oh my god, I saw a lot of that in the summertime starting, and the skirts and dresses like layered over top of like white like t-shirts, even just like simple, so cute. Another thing I've been seeing a lot of lately that I really love are mesh skirts. Mesh skirts, also tulle skirts, like tutu kind of skirts, or like petticoat kind of looking skirts, and having them be more sheer and used as like a layering piece rather than layering a slip underneath, you know, to make it kind of look cohesive in one thing, but rather than that, kind of layering jeans under it, pants under it, or even like a bodysuit and kind of like having your like legs be naked underneath. I think that that looks so cool. Also, that exact stuff being done, but with lace skirts that you can see through. And I thought it was just something that I was like, oh, that's cute. But then I keep seeing people like styling them, and I was like, oh my god, I think this could be a thing. So maybe, I don't know. Okay, this is just something I feel like I've been seeing a lot more of, and like a lot of brands again coming out with more pieces that look like this. And I think, I don't know, this is the first piece that I saw was started by Totem. And you guys know if they're iconic like scarves, jacket, I think it is, a scarf coat or whatever, and it's beautiful. I think it's gorgeous. I also keep seeing other brands and designers come out with, which again, I know this has always been a thing. I've seen this for a long time, so I'm almost positive it wasn't Totem that started it. But however, I keep seeing sweaters now, cardigans, jackets in general, puffer jackets that have like a scarf attached to them. Again, it's functional, and I think people really love functional things, myself included, and so I think that that might be something that we'll see a lot more of, and I hope honestly, because I think it's cute and it's also a 2-for-1. You get a sweater, you get a jacket, but you also get a scarf. So yeah, that's kind of just what I'm thinking, what I've been seeing, what I've been pinning, and my predictions. I feel like as I do these, I kind of gain a little bit more confidence in my predictions, and so this one I feel pretty good about, and I would love to know what you think down below. And subscribe if you're not already, because I'm doing Vlogmas right now, and so I'm uploading every day through the week, sometimes on weekends, and I will talk to you tomorrow or Monday. Bye!